Hey, I'm Drew, and this is Video Diary of a Modern Musician. So, I have two bits of news for y'all. The first is that I'm in my new studio space. I figured that I needed something a little cleaner, a little nicer looking than my bedroom, and so here we are. The second bit of news, and this is one that I'm really excited about, is that I am writing a new piece. This piece is going to be for solo euphonium and piano, and I am so excited about it because this is the first time I've ever been involved in a consortium. So if you don't know what a consortium is, it's basically a group of people who pool their financial resources in order to help a composer write a piece, basically. So for this consortium, each person will pay $75, and for that $75, they get their name on the front cover, as well as exclusive performing rights for 6 months. This is a really exciting opportunity for me because it's the first time I'm working on a project like this. And let me tell you, the validation feels awesome. Especially coming from a place where I never really studied composition and I never took composition lessons. I had a lot of sort of on-the-job kind of experience with composing and arranging. And now I'm finally breaking into a place where I feel like I'm confident and excited about the work that I'm doing. All of this wouldn't be possible without the consortium leader and organizer, my really good friend, Kevin Fenske, and we're actually going to talk to him on a Zoom call right now. All right, I'm here with my good friend, Kevin Fenske. We were master's students together at the University of Texas. Kevin is an awesome euphonium player and teacher in the Austin area, and he's also the founder of the Texas Low Brass Academy, where the quartet I play with, Five, has been guest artist for the past 2 years. How's it going?
It's going. Yeah, I just, like you said, I teach in the Austin area, so I teach quite a few students. Had a lot of lessons today, so, but I'm rejuvenated now being here with Drew. It's good to see you and talk to you again.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we talked face to face, or at least over Zoom. And I just have a couple questions. Have you ever commissioned any music before?
Yeah, a couple pieces actually. So for my master's recital, I did one piece by Kevin Day. It's called In Heart and Soul. It hasn't been played too much. It's been played by myself and Tony Baker from University of North Texas. He premiered the trombone version of it last, I guess 2 summers ago, summer 2019, at one of the trombone conferences. And so Kevin Day and I, we were actually an all-state band together in Texas, and I've kind of kept in touch. You know, he's a euphonium player, and an incredible composer as well. And I love his stuff. It's very different and new and energetic. And he actually wrote a piece I dedicated to my mom for my master's recital, and it's actually slow and very lyrical and melodic. With some other things here and there, but so that was the first piece I've commissioned, and then there's actually another piece. Myself and Patrick Guerin are doing another commission with Kevin, and that should be coming out, I don't know, sometime this fall.
Cool.
So really excited about that. It'll be cool. Something that's not really ever done before on euphonium, so that'd be really neat.
It's really cool. We'll leave the mystery of what that other euphonium piece is going to be. But so
yeah.
what draws you to new music?
For me, it's sometimes I just get tired of playing like old euphonium music, like that. That's just, I think there's really great things in playing, like Napoli and theme and variations, and there's a lot of really great teaching tools within that. But now that we are advancing music more, I really enjoy hearing new things that euphonium can do. In terms of pushing the boundaries of music and stuff like that, there's a lot that can be done with euphonium, and we'll talk more about this piece, but I don't think we're going to be really stretching the boundaries of euphonium. More so, what I would rather have is more accessibility with new music, so that we can put these on the PML list for high schools, and more recitals to be played in the collegiate level, and for professionals that are really busy to be not having to work up full concertos, to be played on recitals at conferences and stuff. So that's kind of what draws me to new music. So just new things happening in the euphonium world, and we need more music for euphonium. Like, that's just underrepresented in our field, and it's always really cool to have a euphonium specific new solo. So that's kind of what draws me to it.
Cool. Yeah. So how did you? And I guess maybe I could speak to this a little bit too. But what did we do to kind of go about finding people to get this consortium going?
Yeah. And to me, this is kind of new. I haven't led a consortium, so this is my first one. But to me, what was super important about this consortium was to get Drew's music out there. Like, I really love Drew's music, and there just needs to be more of it, with more people playing it. And so that was the main thing that came to mind was I just thought of people that are in the euphonium world, going and doing things, and I was like, all right, I want to ask these people to be a part of it. And so for the first part of the consortium is like, it just needs to be played. It needs to get out there. This needs to be part of the repertoire now of euphonium. And so I asked, professionals, and I asked colleagues, and I asked people around the country that are, still in college and playing recitals and doing all this stuff, and people that would support the music and the person writing it is kind of what it boiled down to. And so we'll be releasing this soon to the public, and I just kind of got it kickstarted and asking people that I knew and that Drew knew first.
Yeah. So yeah. And how many spots are left as of right now? We're recording this on Tuesday, September
Yeah, so
15th.
yeah, I released it this morning. We already had 10 people jump on board, and that's some people might have not even seen the email yet that I sent, or the Facebook message that I sent to them. So the 10 quick people already on board to support this new work, and I'm really excited. Some really big names too, that are college professors and professionals that'll be playing this. So that's really exciting. So I'm hoping more people jump on board, and we'll play this piece in the next year. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, for sure. So if anybody is watching right now and they want to get on board, do it quickly, or else you might not have.
Yeah.
We only have 30 spots, right? Is what we're shooting.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 30 spots. Yep.
Cool. And then my last question: what's the plan for the premiere of this?
Yeah. So this was kind of up in the air. Like, when Drew and I were talking about this, I didn't really think much of the premiere, it being like a kind of a weird time right now with virtual premieres and stuff like that. And we were like, okay, here's the timeline of this whole thing. It's gonna be, Drew said, he can have it by June or so of 2021, which 2021 seems like a long way away, but it's already like almost October now. So yeah, we were kind of talking about it a little bit, and we're gonna premiere it at the Texas Lil Brass Academy in 2021. So that'll be sometime mid-June. And Drew pressured me into doing the premiere, so I'm gonna tackle this. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to it. And I mean, the piece itself is untitled yet, but it has a theme of trust and perseverance, which speaks greatly to me as well. We're all going through a lot of things, and especially in this time of uncertainty, like, there's a lot of things that speaks to, I know, Drew and myself and many others. So that's kind of the hope that people can have with it, on a different level, not just playing the notes, but really putting their story into this piece.
That's really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, I did want you to be the one that premiered it, because your whole idea, like, I didn't come to you at all and like say like, hey, like, Would you be interested? Like, this was all your idea, and so I think it's super important and
Yeah.
cool that you are the one that gives the first performance, and then, after that, the rest of the consortium members,
Yeah.
and then after that, hopefully every Euphonium player. And
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm super honored to do it, and I mean, I've only premiered like one other piece, one other solo piece, so it's like I got to get practicing some more. So
yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm super excited about this whole thing, and I thank you again for kind of organizing this and taking the reins on this whole project and including me. I'm also honored that this is the route that you chose to take, and yeah,
yeah,
that's really cool.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So, anyway, Kevin, thank you so much for everything, and yeah, you're the best.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you for writing awesome music. I'm looking forward to it.
Cool, man. Kevin Fenske, what a great person, and I can't thank him enough for everything that he's doing. This is such a cool thing. So yeah, that's basically everything you need to know about the piece. The theme of trust and perseverance really resonated with Kevin and I, and we hope that it resonates with the rest of the community. So if you're interested in being a part of this consortium, and I hope that you are, send me an email at drew@drewbonner.com, and I'll get you all the information you need. Spots are honestly going much quicker than I anticipated, so if you're interested, don't hesitate. Do it now, because we're only looking for 30 people, so when the spots run out, the spots run out. This truly feels like step one to making a living as a composer, and I'm so excited about it, and I'm so thankful that I have this community of people that lifts me up and it values me as a person and a musician. Thank y'all so much for watching and for all of your support. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of this month, so please subscribe if you're not subscribed, and help me hit that goal. Also, on my Patreon, I've been posting some behind-the-scenes photos and other fun stuff, so go check that out if you're interested. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.